Hey, what's up, y'all? It's BWADE. I'm going to hit you with 5 of my favorite WNBA picks for tonight's playoff matchups. It's Tuesday. We're going to walk through the data, the analysis. I'm going to explain to you why I like these picks and why I've decided to put my money on them. As always, guys, it's still sports betting. Anything can happen, so always bet responsibly. Looking at the most recent WNBA picks I gave out, they were for Sunday. We didn't have any games yesterday on Monday. Both slips missed, right? And I always tell you guys I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to be honest with you with how we do. We missed one on each slip. The 3-leg slip, we missed. Brianna Jones came up just short. She had 12 points. We had over 13.5. The other two both hit. And then on the other slip, my favorite pick of the night, Ionescu, hit easily on assists. I love that one. I'll probably keep riding it. And then Dabble, I think we tried to fade her, and she went over by 1.5 rebounds. So we hit 3 out of the 5 picks I gave out, but both slips missed. It happens. But again, I always want to be honest with you guys. That is like the core principle that I founded this whole thing on, right? Is being transparent, honest, and then secondarily, helping you guys make money, of course. So speaking of making money, looking at VIP, like we have continued to cook on NFL. Last weekend, we went 4-1 on Sunday in the NFL on our game picks. This past weekend, we went 5-1 on the NFL on our game picks. And what really sucks is it was the Broncos, both weekends, that kept us from our sweep. And it was like a half point the first weekend. It was a last-second penalty this past weekend. But either way, 4-1, then 5-1. Now, Monday Night Football, we went 1-2. Houston just fucking choked that game away. But still, we've been super profitable in NFL, along with everything else. I don't want to take you guys through the whole journey of all of our picks, but we are profitable. We make money. I want to help you guys make money, right? So there's 2 ways for you to get into VIP and get all these picks. You're going to get game picks, additional player props. You can either sign up using code WNBA in the checkout. You're going to get 80% off, and it'll cost you $10. You'll get a week of picks. It'll cost you $10. You'll get all of our picks, game picks, parlays, player props, everything. The other option is to just sign up with one of these apps that I tell you about in the video, either Onyx odds or Underdog. You sign up using my my promo code BWADE. You throw however much money you want on there, and then you send me a screenshot on Instagram. You can even use any of the other apps below in the description as well. Sleeper, Betr, Chalkboard. Any of them work. So send me a screenshot. I get you a free week of VIP. Both are great options. It's just about whichever one's more convenient for you. And then I also do an autographed giveaway every month just to say thank you to you guys. This month we're doing a signed Justin Herbert jersey. He just started the season 2-0. All you have to do to be entered to win that jersey is subscribe to this channel, like this video, drop a comment. You do those 3 things, you'll be entered to win that jersey at the end of the month. I think it's going to be the 11th or 12th giveaway that I do. This one's sick too. It's a stitched Nike jersey authenticated by Beckett. Really, really cool piece. So make sure to like, comment, drop a comment, drop a follow. It'll take you 10 seconds. But let's start getting into these picks. So I'm starting out by fading Kelsey Mitchell's 3-point line. It's at 2.5. I think it's not likely she gets there. She probably ends up with 1 or 2. And although she's been scoring a ton of points, she's been playing great, right? You look at the first game of the series, she dropped 27 points. I think that was a playoff career high for her, but she still only hit 1 3-pointer. She's only hit 2 over the last, 9 games. She's only gone over this twice out of the last 9. You look at guards going up against Atlanta, only 3 out of the last 15 have gone over their line. That is not good. You look at how they defend the above the break 3, which is where she scores most of hers. They're ranked 2nd in the league. And while they don't defend pick and roll ball handlers well, they are the number 1 defense against spot up shooters, which is how she would score her 3s. And so it makes sense when you look head to head. She's only gone over this once against them. She's averaging under 1.5 3-pointers per game against Atlanta. And that's in 5 games this year, right? She needs 3 to hit this. She's only hit it once, and she's averaging less than half of that number. So I feel really good fading Kelsey Mitchell's 3-point line here. And then staying in the same game, I'm taking Rhyne Howard to go over 2.5 3-pointers. When you look at her, she has been cooking from behind 3. She's hit this in 6 out of her last 7 games. And when you look head to head, she's hit this in 4 out of 5 matchups against the Fever this year. So in general, she's just been hitting this. When you come down here and you look, none of the ways that she scores do they defend particularly well. Now, they do defend the above the break 3 still pretty well, right? They rank 4th, but the fact that she still hit this in 4 out of 5 games against them, and the last 2 she's dropped 4 3-pointers against them. So she's averaging 3 a game against them, even though she put up a dud in 1. I love this this play, especially getting it at just about even money. You look at how she's been hitting her threes. I feel really good on this. So I'm just taking Kelsey Mitchell under 2.5 threes and then Rhyne Howard over 2.5 threes. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 2.8x for this on Underdog. Really like this app. They give us a ton of different props to pick from. Ton of promos. We have a couple 50% profit boosts on there right now. They're giving us an A'ja Wilson discount right now. They give us tons of this kind of stuff. Then they have one of the best sign-up bonuses out there. When you sign up using code BWADE and just put $5 on there, that's it, $5. They're going to give you $50 for free. That is a 1,000% deposit match, guys. They're giving us these great sign-up bonuses because it's the beginning of the NFL season. These type of promos aren't going to last forever. Now is the time to sign up on new apps and take advantage of these great sign-up bonuses. It'll allow you to line shop, take advantage of all that stuff. And when you send me a screenshot, I hook you up with the free week of VIP. It's a win-win. You get a free $50. You get a free week of VIP picks. You start to build that bankroll with us. So take advantage of that. And then don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that signed Justin Herbert jersey. And as always, there's going to be links down below for all of the promos that I tell you about in this video. Let's get into these next 3. So we are going to rock with Gabby Williams over 10.5 points. You look at her average over these last 30 games, right? Averages 10.5 points, right on the money. When we look at head-to-head, it jumps to 16. She has cooked against Vegas in all 5 games this year. 2 of them being during this winning streak that Vegas has been on, right? So even while Vegas has been hot, while they've been playing great, she's still scoring 14, 16 points against them. She's hit this in all 5 games, really without even cutting it close. I love this play, and this is really just a matchup type pick. You look at how they defend. There's not anything here that really scares me or that I love. It's all kind of in the middle. This is all mushy. This is in the middle. It's just the fact that she's gone 5 for 5 on this number against Vegas this year, averaging 16. Hasn't even come close. I'm just going to keep riding that trend and take Gabby Williams over 10.5 points. And then I'm going with A'ja Wilson, over 24.5. You look at what she's been doing during this winning streak, right? Because it's been on her back that they've been doing this. They're on, I think, a 17-game win streak now maybe. But you look at her last 16 games during this win streak, and she's only missed this 5 times. And you look at it, she's averaging 27.1. You look at her against Seattle, and during this winning streak, she's played them twice. She dropped 29 in both of those games. Earlier in the year, she was shaky, right? She wasn't putting up the same type of numbers that that we're used to seeing from her. This is what we saw earlier in the year from her. So it's not surprising that when we look at the first 3 games against them this year, she struggled to even get into the 20s. Because she wasn't getting into the 20s against most teams. But then you look down to these last 16 games where they've been cooking, and it's been on her back. I like her to continue to carry this team. And look, they won. It's weird because it says lost by 0, but they won by 35 points. Yeah, they won by 25 points. She only played 30 minutes, so she played a little bit less time than usual. It was a blowout. She still put up her 29 points against them. I don't see them holding her under 25 here. I'm taking A'ja Wilson to continue to carry the load and score at least 25 in this game. And then I'm taking Vegas money line. I don't see them losing in this series. You could take the spread if you want to. I'm not even going to try to get fancy with it. I'm just taking Vegas money line and throwing that on here just to juice the payout a bit more. You'll see that on the screen here. We're putting 100 to win 420. That's a 4.2x payout, guys. And we put it in on Onyx odds. Absolutely love this website. You can play games, you can play player props, you can do parlays, you can do singles, you can do all of it. And they have great payouts. And right now their sign up bonus is absolutely elite. When you sign up using code BWADE, put just $10 on there. They're going to give you $100 to play with for free. people like feel like there has to be a gimmick there, and then they sign up and they DM me. They're like, holy shit, I got $100 for free to play with. Like, yeah, that's what I'm telling you. It's free money. Sign up, take advantage of it. Whether it's Underdog, whether it's Onyx, or both. You can throw $15 on, 10 on one, 5 on the other, and then get $150 back to play with for free. And send me the screenshots. And if you sign up on both, send me the screenshot from both, and I'll give you 2 weeks of VIP. Like, it's a no-brainer. This is free money, and these sign-up bonuses aren't going to last forever. It's because we're in the beginning of the football season, so jump on it. And then if you don't want to sign up on any apps, you don't want to do any of that type of stuff, you can just use code WNBA, get 80% off, pay $10 for a week of VIP. But I would love to get you on the team, start tailing these picks with us. Guys have been making money for 8, 9, 10 months with us now that continue to just build their bankroll and make money. So I want to help you win. Join the team, start winning with us, and then don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that signed Justin Herbert jersey. Appreciate you guys. This has been fun. Let's get some fucking bread.